Good morning, YouTube. We are expecting more snow. The Farmer's Almanac so far has been correct. They said it was going to be really, really cold, not tons of snow, but just like little storms and freezing. So far they have nailed it. Last year, I remember, I'm going to start my car so it warms up because it's so cold. Last year we had our host student here, and I remember I kept telling him that like Christmas is so magical and everything's covered in snow, and it was the most brown Christmas I think I remember. I don't think we got snow once the month of December, but the guys have been working hard. We did not bring you a video yesterday because they were just going at it, trying to get ready for the storm, doing a bunch of things. I'm running around and it just did not happen. But this morning, today might be a different story. Harvey, you look very cold this morning.
Cold?
He looks very cold.
Oh, but a little.
But I gotta say, you look extra
bright.
We got these new sweatshirts for the guys. Can you tell it's brand new?
Can you tell it's Harvey's?
All right. Well, what are you guys working on today?
We are beefing up and changing some fencing for
our
pigs.
Farm animals.
Yeah.
Harvey, you're so full of words. Are you out of it?
I'm having so much fun.
Isn't he the one all summer who says he can't wait for winter?
Yeah, and he also says he likes doing different things. We do something different and he complains.
I just don't like the pigs.
But then we do the same thing and he complains. He basically just complains.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I don't like the pigs.
You don't like anything we do, but you want to always do it. Why don't you put on some gloves and like a jacket?
Because I'm using my hands.
Hey, we're going to be working outside tomorrow with the pigs. Let's wear clothes we don't want pig poop on and not wear warm stuff and complain about it being cold.
I don't want pig poop on any of my clothes.
All right. Well, Bentley and I are doing our thing. You're doing your thing.
Alright guys, in typical Harvey and I fashion, we got more into working and getting things done than we did videoing, especially when it's a bunch of odds and ends, and especially when the odds and ends are around our yard, and even more especially when it has to do with the animals, the pigs especially. A lot of especiallys there. Because when you try, as you'll see in a minute, when I get up there and try to show you what we did today, they're going to be loud and obnoxious because every time they see me, they think I'm feeding them. So let's jump back to what I just did. We just wrapped up what we were doing with the skid steer. So we went and washed it. I don't know if you can see dirt all over my face. Pressure washed it at the car wash to have a truck wash, instead of hooking up our pressure washer and draining hoses and re-winterizing and whatever. But anyway, we just did that, brought it back to the condos and grabbed the tractor because it's going to be a surprise. I don't know if you can see it. The because of grabbing the tractor will be a surprise and another video. But if these guys don't go nuts, let me at least show you what we did today. A lot of the befores will have to be use your imagination, or if you look back at other videos and see all the very, very rough farmer-like patches on our fences, because this batch of pigs has been the worst on breaking fences. So when we come home from a day of work and a pig's out or this, that, the other thing, we just screwed on whatever, a piece of metal, a piece of plywood, a couple boards, wired in the wire fence. It was awful. And the boar moved to where he did more or less just had a shade structure in the corner, which was now snow and cold. Wasn't really working out good for him. And it's actually ripped down and froze into the ground right there. But I'll show you what we did. This little hut right here was over where we're about to go. So we moved it over here for him. Now he's got his own space. Say hello, Twizzler. He's got his own space over here. How do you like in your space? Huh, bud? Look at that. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. The shade structure ripped down and now it's all frozen in the mud over there. We'll work at that over the next couple warm days. Over the next couple warm days we'll work at cleaning the rest of this up, because I'm full of surprises. Like I said, the tractor's a surprise. This part of the barnyard disappearing is also a up and coming surprise. But so over here, I don't know if anybody can remember, I'll try to stand where it was. That hut was right here and it was fenced in, kind of on an angle, pretty much how the dirt goes. So we removed those rails, removed those posts. We put up a heavier cattle panel instead of that welded wire. This stuff's a lot more rugged, and sandwiched and doubled in all the rails. That should be a lot better. And all of this, again, even beefed up like that, is just temporary. If we stick with breeding and raising pigs, we will be making a smaller barn and better fenced in barnyard pasture area, probably farther away. I don't want to use this as an animal barn anymore. That is going to undergo some changes. So this was stage one, clearing this out. We'll get that stuff picked up, the remainder of that fence picked up. This sort of trellis we made, I believe, is moving over in front of Harvey's truck. We're going to fence from the barn to the house straight across, and that's going to be the opening from the far side, closer to the house, over. Well, probably both sides will be fenced in like a wood privacy fence. But then it'll just have a gate. Actually, the gate that we took off over there, because it's got the welded wire mesh in it, not that. So the idea is this whole area wind up being fenced in as a patio, dog area, what have you. So yeah, a lot of just, I mean, this was very time consuming. Stuff froze in the ground, cutting out old wiring or wired fence. Just a lot of dubbing around. It's one of those things I don't like to take a day of work to do stuff around here, but if we're gonna have the animals, we have to. I can't do it all alone, so we take a day as a landscape crew, and we're a farm crew. Say hello, Mr. Duck. Say hello. So today's video, I'm sure, will be short. We didn't show doing anything, just telling you what we did. But tomorrow will be hopefully, like I said, a surprise part of it, and hauling some more salt into the condos, mixing up some, or not mixing up, putting some barrels out at the condos for the people to use themselves, and for the people, the homeowners, the residents. Anyway, I'm just rambling, guys. I'm trying to fill you with something that happened today. tomorrow should be better. Tomorrow we'll be running around doing all that stuff, like I said, putting out the sand barrels, hauling in salt. There should be a moderate sized surprise. I'll know how tomorrow morning goes, and then yeah, we'll just be getting ready for the potential storm. I think we're not a big one, another like 1 to 3 deal, I think, kind of like our last storm, but without all the rain, I think. So maybe something to plow, but if it's 1 to 3, it's probably a salt it, let it eat, let it finish, salt it. But maybe if it's closer to the 3-inch mark, we might have to do a little scraping, you know, clear off the sidewalks, clear everything up. We'll see. I haven't checked the weather since this morning, so that may all be different anyway. But yeah, sorry for all the rambling. Sorry that today's video isn't exciting at all. Maybe Samantha won't even make this a video. Maybe it'll be wrapped into tomorrow. I have no clue. But I am going to take a shower. I'm covered in dirt from pressure washing, covered in what I'm going to call dirt, even though I know better, from working in the pig pen. It's not dirt, but I'm going to try to think that it's dirt. But I'm covered in the not dirt. So I'm gonna go take a shower and put on some clean clothes and see where the rest of the night leads us. So if this makes a video, have a good night, YouTube, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.